Hey guys, so I'm in quarantine and it sucks. What's more, I have depression. Yay! So, what to do? Will I survive this perilous journey? Well, I did publish this video, so I guess I did survive. That's good. Now, I wonder how I did that. Well, stay tuned and you might just find out. And as a disclaimer, I might look too peppy here to be depressed, but you can be peppy sometimes and still be depressed. I'm not usually like this throughout, but I must say this little vlogging project is giving me something to be active about. Well, now enough about that. Let me start this journey by giving you a room tour. So right now I'm here in Eton Hotel Mini Suites in Makati, Philippines, and this is where I'll be spending my 10 days in quarantine. So without further ado, let me give you a tour of the room. So as you can see here, actually this entire hallway is the entire room. So when they say it's mini suite, it's exactly what the name sounds like. When you first enter the room, to your right is the kitchen area. They have a wash basin and this cooking thing, but there's no actual cooking stove, so I don't know why that's there. And there's a fridge and some cabinets with some stuff. And as we move forward to the room, we're immediately presented the toilet. So we have the toilet here and the shower area. And then finally, we have the bedroom. The TV and the bedroom. The bedroom is actually quite nice. It's bigger than what I had before, which was just one bed. At least this is double. This is a queen size bed, I think. And now we will see if there's actually a view to my room. So as you can see, there's two little windows. It's not even a full window. But outside is a little pool area. I don't think we can actually swim while we're here anyway. But it would have been nice. So that's it. You've seen all four walls of where I'll be staying in for 10 days of quarantine. And I do hope you and I can survive this together. Let me just say it's not the best case to be in quarantine while you have depression. First off, there's isolation. There's no one around. There's no one to talk to face. And if someone suddenly decided to commit suicide, who would know? Secondly, there's boredom. There's not much to do in these four walls. And if you're not careful, it's easy to wallow in self-pity and regret, especially when you're depressed. And the most prominent thing in this room is the bed. So what's keeping you from just sleeping all day? And that's when they say that the idle mind is a playground of the devil. So basically, it's up to me to keep myself occupied during my 10 days here in quarantine. So it's actually unusual for me to be this active. Like, I'm consciously thinking of vlogging and stuff, but for some reason, this vlogging bit is actually good for my brain. It's deciding to focus on other things than regret and other things I feel sad about. It's given me some sort of purpose, some sort of drive to do something, which is a good thing. So this is just the first day of quarantine. I hope I'll continue to be like this through the rest of the experience. So I've been depressed for over a year now, and I've noticed that there have been 6 things that I've been neglecting. There's sleeping, eating, relationships, exercise, hygiene, and medication. So for the past year, I've been sleeping a lot, and it's a daily struggle to wake up. And the more I sleep, the more it takes a lot of effort to do much, if anything else. My head hurts and I feel hopeless, but still I choose to sleep because it's easier than consciously thinking and being anxious about doing nothing. In a way, it's easier to sleep and escape the pain away. I'm also almost always bored, so sleeping is a good way to just time travel through that boredom. I find that watching TV or playing games is not as fun as it used to be, and as I'm not as focused on it. So sleeping is also a form of escape from that. I know I won't be perfect, but I will try to be conscious about it. I know sleeping is definitely one of those things that can make or break my day. So, it's day 2. I've literally been in bed for the last 16 hours. So I told myself that I'll be fighting depression, doing the best I can. But here I am, lying down in bed still. I slept at around 7 yesterday because I was so tired, and then I woke up at around 3 a.m. And I think that was ample time to sleep. That was 8 hours, and I felt okay. I should have gotten up, but I didn't. Instead, I decided to close my eyes some more and wallow in some regrets. And I wasn't asleep. I was slightly awake, and ruminating on thoughts. Just ruminating on the past and like bad experiences. And I was kind of torturing myself, but I guess it felt like it was better to stay asleep and torture myself than wake up and face the day and face who I am today. And I don't know what to do about it. It's like when I sleep, my entire system resets and I go back to square one. I think it's because my resistance is low and it's so easy to just stay lethargic and stay in bed. I know I have to fight it though. So I gained over 50 pounds over the course of the year. From around 110 pounds, I'm now 165 pounds. And that's a lot. You can see just from the belly fat over here. Now, I can just attribute it to overeating, but honestly, it's not mainly that. I think it's because I've been sleeping too much, and so I'm not burning as much calories like compared to what I'm taking in. Maybe it's also due to the medication. I've been eating a little more, and what's more, bad foods, those with high carbohydrates and sugar and stuff. I do find that I eat because I find food as a distraction, and I eat to make myself feel better. It's not good though. It's not good for my health and my overall well-being, and also for my self-esteem because I've become fatter. So I decided that during the course of this quarantine period, I'll mostly be eating keto or low-carb meals. I think it's a fantastic idea to start now because I'll have my food mostly delivered by my aunt, and I can request for those kinds of foods. And what's more, there's no temptation for other kinds of food. There's no other foods around except what's delivered to me. Being in quarantine will be the perfect setup to have a strict diet. So let me show you a rundown of what I've been eating while I was in quarantine. Right now it's 9:05 a.m. and I'm about to have my first snack of the day, which is macadamia nuts. Yay! Pistachio nuts for keto. Have a bunch of hard-boiled eggs and a lot of bola bola. So the meatballs are pretty good, but ketchup would make it even better. So it's day 2 and it's 11:30 a.m. I slept a little late. I was just ruminating on thoughts and I continued sleeping and sleeping. It was not good. But now I've decided to wake up and have a little snack of pistachio. Oh good. I like pistachio. Come on, eat with me. I really like the shelled ones, because then you don't have to peel them anymore. Tastes good. Here's hoping I don't finish it. Okay, so I don't actually know why they just packed me meat stuff. I told them that they can send me vegetables and stuff like that, but I guess they're still thinking if I will eat that. These foods seem really good to eat with rice, and it's so unfortunate that I can't eat it with rice, but it's how I am. It's good, it's pretty sweet. That's how Filipino longganisa is usually. But I'm thinking if it has sugar. So it's day 2 and it's dinner time, and I had my friend deliver this to me. Thank you, KJ. Well, I have this smoothie delivered to me. It's a shake, I think. And I know it's not keto, but I was convinced by my friend that it's healthy anyway. So it's okay. Like, every now and again it's fine. Next, I'll be eating the meal. Let's see how this is. As opposed to what I had earlier, this is like a veggie. Full of vegetables with corn and a sauce. Real good. Like it. Okay, I think this is ampalaya because it's kind of bitter. So we have some eggs, some humba, some fish, and some longganisa. There's certainly some sort of mismatch with these foods, but oh well. We have some macadamia nuts, some trail mix, some peanuts, some lechon or roast pig, some calamari, some pistachio. So when it comes to relationships, I know I've been neglecting most of them. I've been mostly in hiding and I haven't been replying to most of my messages. So if you're one of these people, I'm sorry. You see, it's difficult for me to communicate normally, so I think I'd rather avoid the interaction. I look peppy right now, but I swear I'm not like this most times. I'm just currently having this temporary burst of energy that is not my usual. I also haven't been posting in social media for over a year now, mostly because I don't feel there's anything happening in my life right now. I'm mostly isolating myself and not going out. There's not much to say. I mostly stopped looking at social media because I get jealous of other people, looking at their lives, moving on, moving forward. I know people are just putting their best foot forward while in social media, but I still can't help it. I still feel jealous. But I guess in an effort to be more social, I would like to try to maybe call a friend every day, reach out to those people that I've ignored for some time, and try to overcome that feeling of just being a loser, and know that people do care for me and want to know how I am, and they're worried. In a way, this YouTube video is one way for me to reach out to those people. I'm posting something of like an update of my life. And I hope I'll be able to reconnect with some friends again. So I don't like exercise. It's a real struggle for me. I don't like moving around and be all sweaty and just be tired. I'm just too lazy for all that. But one of the things they recommend to better your mental health is definitely exercise. It gets your blood pumping, your brain more energetic and stuff. So during quarantine, I'll try to do some few exercises, like some jumping jacks or push-ups, and maybe I can even follow along to a video in YouTube. It's definitely one that I'm not looking forward to. It's so easy to just be lying down and immobile, but if I want to be healthier, then that's not the way to go. I also have a friend who's been constantly asking me to do meditation with her online, and I've always been avoiding it. I'm not a big fan of meditation. I just find that my mind just keeps wandering around. But I guess it's something that you can also train your brain as well. Whenever your brain just goes around willy-nilly, you just try to rein it all in and just try to quiet your brain, and then know that it's a journey and it's something that you get better with over time. So I hope that these physical activities will get me into a better state of mind, especially while I'm stuck here. So right now I'm gonna take a shower. I know I didn't shower yesterday and I was just so tired, but honestly that was a mistake. I felt so sticky and like just not good. And I'm still low energy, but even though I don't feel like it, I know that after a good shower I'll be in a better state. I'll be feeling lighter and feeling fresher and all that, so I'm gonna do just that. So I just finished showering and that felt really good. And I know that usually before taking a shower, I'll be like, no, I don't want to do it, I'm too lazy and stuff like that. But I know that the moment I'm inside, I just feel so calm and relaxed. And the moment I step out, I feel so refreshed and there's much more clarity in my head. So this is something that I'll strive to do every day. I know that I usually shower just every 2 to 3 days just because I'm just lazy. But I know that for a better mental well-being, it's something that I have to do every day. So we'll see how it goes. To be honest, I haven't been very consistent with my medication. I tend to just be lazy and not drink it, or I guess part of me doesn't believe in it too much to really be consistent about it. But I know that's not the right attitude. I mean, my doctors are helping me, they're doing their best, and I know that I have to do my part by drinking my medication. So here it is. I have my morning and my night medication, and I'll place it somewhere accessible. I'll place it right next to my bed. I'll place it right next to my bed and get a water so that there will be no friction, and I can be consistent with my medication and it can help me get better. It's easy to become unproductive inside your hotel room in quarantine. First off, for me, there's no table, so there's no place to sit down. I'm just usually in the bed. It's so easy to just lie down and do nothing, especially since I have my phone and there's YouTube, and I can just spiral down into a YouTube rabbit hole. it doesn't even matter that my internet sucks. I would just wait there and sit and look at the loading screen, just loading and loading. It's terrible. But I'm glad I have this little project because it snaps me out of it, and I tell myself there's something that's better for my brain, and it's better to be creative and productive and stuff like that. It's something that you can train your brain to like and stay away from pit holes like YouTube. But every now and again, you can just slide down, kick back, relax, and enjoy your favorite YouTube channel. So the longer this quarantine goes, the messier my room tends to be. I'm not a very clean person to begin with, and if there's no one there to judge me, then I just tend to let myself go, and that's not a good thing. I know that an organized room translates to an organized mind. That's what my mom always said. So it's day 3, and I think I'll do a little house cleaning.
Sunshine, I want rain, I want love, I want the pain. Cheer me up, gon' say my name, cause it don't feel the same when you're not around. The feelings come out. I wish I could say that I figured it out. Got my head in the clouds when I'm feeling down. Now that I know I can figure this out. Little towns gonna take off, lost and found, that's what we are. City lights in plastic cars, tiny people, giant stars. We don't care about what we find, we just need each other's time. Young and reckless by design, I find my peace of mind. Cause I don't wanna keep on waiting till our patience is fading. I'm recreating all the memories with you. You can say I'm crazy, maybe, but it's on the daily. Take me to the stars and spacey. The world comes back around. And little towns gonna take off, lost and found, that's what we are. City lights in plastic cars, tiny people, giant stars. We don't care about what we find, we just need each other's time. Young and reckless by design, I find my peace of mind. I don't know what to say, waiting till our patience fading on this way. All the memories with you, I don't know what to say, but it's on the day. Say make me feel this way, the world comes back around.
So you can see me here fixing the duvet cover. It took me a long time, and still I wasn't able to get the hang of it. And so this is me just giving up. I actually got, even though the guy said they couldn't come into my room, I actually got him to fix it for me because I was just hopeless. So yeah, so when you can't do something right, get help.
I want sunshine, I want rain, I want love, I want the pain. Cheer me up, gon' say my name, cause it don't feel the same when you're not around.
So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, there's actually a part 2 where I talked about a day in the life fighting depression in hotel quarantine, and I'll also link that in the description down below. Now, if you want more content such as these, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about what it's like fighting depression, and if you guys have similar stories, please do comment them down below. I'd like to read about them. I am wondering if depression and anxiety in general have worsened because of the pandemic. In any case, that's it for now. This is MiciROX. Until next time.